Bitcoin flash crash, Ethereum skyrocketing, and Dogecoin going to the moon. These are only some of the things we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 potential altcoins to buy in the month of May, as well as we're going to be looking at obviously the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin to see how they are performing right now as well, and how the market has been moving in the past 24 hours. If you take a look here, it's up about 1.5% in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin seeing this huge, pullback in the past few hours as we're ending, Monday. So down about 3.5%. Ethereum still up about 10.5%. Dogecoin up 9% or so. It hit highs of about 44, almost 45 cents at one point, I believe. And as we talked about this one, going into Saturday, we're going to be seeing a lot of momentum going into Dogecoin. So definitely one to watch in the next couple of days as well to see what happens with the whole Elon Musk situation. But before we get into this countdown, guys, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 250 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. Let's aim for 30,000 subscribers by the end of May. And as always, if you guys want to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, links are going to be in the description for that. Sign up for Webull. Leave a comment below. What cryptocurrency are you looking at right now, and what cryptocurrency should we talk about in the next video? So our number one pick on our list is going to be Waves, ticker symbol WAVES. So this one right now, trading at right under $31 per coin. It's up about 28.64%. The market cap on this coin is about 3.2 billion, so it has a lot more potential to grow. Volume in the last 24 hours about 1.3 billion, and then the circulating supply 105 million coins. Now, if we take a look here on the 1 week chart, this one is up 67%. Really nice gains on this one in the past month, 159.77%, and then on the 1 year chart, over 2,700% on the all time as well, about the same 2,700%. So this coin has been making some massive gains in the past year. It was trading at under $1 here last May, and now it's at 30x that almost. So let's take a look at what Waves actually is and what we could see with this potential. So we did see it here on March 3rd. And then March 4th, obviously, pop all the way to highs of about $36. Then we saw this pullback consolidating period. Hopefully, we consolidate and, push back higher and continue to make new highs. Now, with Waves, so this one, the Waves blockchain is designed to enable users to create and launch custom crypto tokens. Now, Waves allows for the creation and trade of crypto tokens without the need for extensive smart contract programming. Now, rather, tokens can be created and managed via scripts that run in the user accounts on the Waves blockchain. Now, the idea is the development of the new tokens and the applications that govern them should not sustainably differ from launching a traditional web application. Now, towards this goal, programs and applications run as attachments to these transactions, and new assets are given a unique identifier. Scripts can only be attached to as the creation of the asset. Now, these assets are designed to trade within the Wave ecosystem, now, which includes its own built-in decentralized exchange, Wave Exchange, made to facilitate trade between tokens created on the Waves blockchain with other Waves tokens. Now, in 2018, the Waves team added smart contract functionality to the Waves main net, enabling third parties to build decentralized applications. Further, in 2019, the team behind the platform began to market Waves Enterprise, a version of the network designed for institutions. Now, if we take a look down here, how does Waves actually work? So Waves blockchain allows 2 different types of nodes to run its software, full nodes and the lightweight nodes as well. So full nodes keep a complete history of the transactions, while lightweight nodes depend on a full node for transaction confirmation and interactions within the network. To keep its distributed network in sync, Waves uses a variation of proof of stake POS consensus mechanism called Leases Proof of Stake LPOS. Now, the Waves LPOS blockchain is a traditional proof of stake model. Any node that chooses to lock up tokens can be eligible to add blocks to the blockchain. The chances that a node will be able to add a block generally increases or decreases depending on the amount of coins a node has locked in a special contract. Now, with the LPOS, nodes also have the option to lease their Binance to full nodes. This means that when all full nodes is selected to produce the next blockchain and is compensated, nodes that lease tokens to that selected node earn a certain percentage of the payouts. Now, Waves NG, the protocol determines which nodes gets the right to produce the next blockchain, is called Waves NG, and is a modification of the idea's first proposal for Bitcoin. So Then we have the smart assets as well. So central to the Waves blockchain is the ability to create smart assets, tokens with the attached script written in RIOT, a program language native to Wave. And any token can be given functionality by attaching a script. This execution of the script costs about 0.004 Waves. Since Waves enables users to issue tokens without any programming experience, the tokens and subsequent transfers are done as attachment and added to the transactions. Different transaction types are introduced through the plugins that are installed as extensions on top of the blockchain as well. So Waves, definitely one that is interesting in my opinion throughout the rest of May and going obviously throughout 2021. This one is still around the 3 billion market cap. I would not be surprised to see this one, 10x in the future. It could definitely be trading at $300 per coin, as we see other coins are trading at way higher market cap that are very similar to Waves. And so Waves seems to be a legit one, and I like it a lot in my opinion. But that's obviously just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so everything in this video is just for educational purposes before investing or buying any type of crypto or stocks in general. Speak to your financial advisor and do your own due diligence, obviously. But Waves, in my opinion, has a lot of potential to grow and could potentially 10x or even higher in the next few years to come. After that, we have a big one, Binance Coin, BNB. So we've talked about this one many times on the channel, but it's just been doing so well, recently that we have to cover it again. So the first thing we want to talk about is it recently just broke through that 100 billion market cap. So congratulations to Binance. We just did that. Volume in the past 24 hours, 5.5 billion coins. The circulating supply at around 153.4 million coins. This one's up about 4.5% in the past 24 hours. It was up even higher actually at one point here, but we did see this, huge pullback happen in the past few hours from 676 to, lows down here of 639 actually. Now in the past week, this one's up about 22.68%. And then in the past month, 103%. So if you would have bought this one, a month ago at $1,000, it would be worth around $2,000 right now. So you would have, doubled your money pretty much in about a month. In the past year, this one's about 3,700%. Massive gains, guys. If you would have invested $1,000 into this stock, you would have made a ton of money. I mean, this one was trading at $16 per coin, so $1,000 now would be worth around $37,000, which is huge if you think about it. Just you could have thrown in money into some of these smaller coins and just held for a year to see which one of them would win. And even if you just had one winner like this and 5 losers, you would have still made out so much more money than you would have lost. So, sometimes it's good to buy some of these smaller coins. Even though this one has a market cap of 100 billion, so technically it's more of a large cap coin. It's not one of those mid cap or low cap coins, but it's still a decent coin to be looking at. Now with Binance, obviously, this is a cryptocurrency that can be used to trade and pay fees on the Binance cryptocurrency exchange. The Binance exchange is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world as of January 2018, facilitating more than 1.8 million transactions per second. So, users of Binance Coin receive a discount in transaction fees on the Binance exchange. As an incentive, BNB can also be exchanged or traded for other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and some other ones as well. Some of the uses for Binance Coin is going to be obviously trading. So you can trade Binance Coin, for other cryptocurrencies on various exchanges, depending on the restrictions set by the exchange. We have transaction fees on the Binance exchange. We also have credit card payments. We have payment processing. We even have booking, traveling arrangements, entertainment. So if you want to do something like, paying for virtual gifts to buying lottery tickets, they can do that. Investments, you can do investments, and then also loans and transactions. That is another thing you can do. Now with Binance, obviously, this one is, cryptocurrency that can be used to trade and, like we say, pay fees on the Binance crypto exchange. Binance, initially had about 200 million tokens initially. Now BNB burns every quarter, so every quarter Binance uses about 20% of their profits to buy back and burn Binance coins, destroying them completely off of the earth. So we've had I believe about 13 burns as of October 17, 2020. We might have had another one recently. Correct me in the comments below, I'm not too sure. But the goal is to reach about 100 million coins, so get rid of about 50% of the coins that we started with, which was 200 million, like we said. As we mentioned in the beginning of this cover, we're at 153.4 million Binance coins right now, so we're halfway done with the burning. We have about half more to burn, and that is where we come into the supply versus demand situation. As the supply of Binance coins, gets lower, the demand might start to get higher as we have some, holders, and then we have the whales that might be doing some bag holding, and they're just going to be holding their coins, and they're not going to be, in the circulating supply. So obviously, supply versus demand is going to be a big factor with Binance in the future, just like we have with Bitcoin. You can only have about 21 million mined, and we will have no more after that. Similar, situation with Binance, only 100 million will be around, and after that, we're going to be fighting for them, right? Coming in at the number 3 spot, our third altcoin is going to be Ethereum Classic, so ETC. This one, very low market cap at around 6.2 billion, so still low market cap. Once again, good for a 10x potential, 1000% gainer. Volume 5.8 billion in the past 24 hours. Circulating supply 116 million coins, trading at around $53.50 per coin. This one's up about 20% in the past 24 hours. In the past week, 62%. In the past month, almost 300%, guys. You guys remember when we covered this one when it was at 47 here at the highs? Then we talked about it again on the dip here around the 30 range, and we talked about how this one could potentially break out once again, and we saw just exactly that. So imagine if you would have got in, early on in our videos, and this is why you don't want to miss out our videos, because we talked about this when it was around this $30 area. We talked about how it has potential to start to run up again, and as we see, it had this breakout once again in the past week or so from this 35 range all the way now to highs of over 50, and we're continuing to run higher. Now in the past year, this one's up about 600%, and then the all-time chart, 7,000%. Massive gains on this one to be, seen. So Ethereum Classic, definitely another one that you guys want to add to your radar to see what's going to happen in the near future. It could potentially continue to run, as we've already seen some massive gains in the past month or so. We might see this one get to $100 per coin in the next, few months, which would give it another 100% profit. So what is Ethereum Classic? So right here, let's take a look. So Ethereum Classic quickly emerged as a unprecedented entry in the cryptocurrency history, challenging ideas about how blockchains could be launched, altered, and upgraded. Now that's because prior to the Ethereum Classic 2016 launch, developers typically released new cryptocurrencies either by copying and modifying an existing cryptocurrency software or writing a new software from scratch. Ethereum Classic did neither. So rather, Ethereum Classic was created when a group of users of the Ethereum blockchain elected not to upgrade to the new code recommended by the project developers. So at issue was that the code would edit Ethereum's transaction history, returning either to the individuals who had lost funds when a popular application, the DAO, was compromised. The majority of Ethereum users would upgrade their software, a development that helped ensure this new blockchain retained the Ethereum name. However, a minority of the users continued to maintain the older Ethereum software with the record of the theft. Now, by continuing to run this code, the users effectively created a new cryptocurrency. So why did Ethereum Classic fork? Well, the simplest answer is that the Ethereum Classic fork occurred over an ideological dispute among Ethereum users. One of the core features of blockchains is their immutability to or the inability of any user to alter transactions that have been added to the blockchain's history. Now, Ethereum Classic users saw the code proposed by Ethereum's developers in the wake of the DAO as violating an essential guarantee of the software. Now, project developers tended to view the code as a one-time fix for a beta software. So that is how this all happened with Ethereum Classic. But obviously, Ethereum Classic, so much more room to grow, guys. I would not be surprised to see Ethereum Classic, trading at 60 billion market cap in the next few years. Obviously, as the cryptocurrency continues to grow, so it would not surprise me to see a 10x, on this one in the next few years. So Ethereum Classic is definitely one I'm adding to my watch list, for May. Now that we've run over those altcoins, let's take a look at see what Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin are doing right now, just to cover some of the cryptocurrency news. So right here, Bitcoin trading at 55,677. We saw it hit highs here about 59,000 on Monday, and then from that 59,000, it could not break through to 60,000 and continue running. It made this huge pullback. Then we saw this really, fast pullback in a matter of about 30 minutes or so. It just, shot on down, and that's something we talked about. We talked about the 60,000 resistance in yesterday's video, actually, and we said, can it break through that 60,000 barrier and continue to go higher, or are we going to see another pullback down and then another run up in the future again? And that's where we're at right now with Bitcoin. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on it and see how it pushes, up or down in the next few days as well. Now, after that, we have Ethereum. So Ethereum, even with Bitcoin pulling back heavily, Ethereum's still running. Ethereum is just saying, you know what, Bitcoin, I'll see you later. I'm going to keep on moving forward and you do whatever you want to do. So Ethereum's up about 10.5% in the past 24 hours. Massive gains, guys. This coin is going crazy. I owned actually Ethereum at around $900 per coin, and I believe I took profits when it was up about 100%. And I should not have done that. I should have kept my Ethereum and believed in myself and my theory that Ethereum will go to $10,000 per coin in the future. That is my goal, and I think it's going to be reaching a 1 trillion market cap in the future, and that's what Ethereum is showing everybody right now. I mean, we hit highs here of about 3,457, almost 3,500 at one point on Monday. Pulled back down all the way down here to about 3,261, which is still huge. I mean, in the past week or so, Ethereum's still up 30%. In the past month, 65%. Obviously, on the 1-year chart, over 1,500%. So $1,000 invested would be over $15,000 right now in Ethereum, as Ethereum is still, flying high and continuing to make higher moves, and it's outpacing Bitcoin. Honestly, it's continuing to move higher as Bitcoin is, making all these pullbacks that are taking it forever to come back up and make new highs. Meanwhile, Ethereum is taking a small pullback and then going up 3 times faster than it was before. So Ethereum is definitely a hot one to watch, guys. And last but not least, we have the Dogecoin. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing to this one? This one's pumping on higher and higher, up 9%. It was even higher here, trading at around 45 cents earlier on Monday. Then we saw this pullback all the way to about 40 cents. So I lost about 5 cents right there in a matter of an hour or so. So this one at 42 cents right now, it's looking to break through that 50 cents area this week, I believe, especially as we go into Saturday with this whole Saturday Night Live with Elon Musk. It all depends what was said on the show. What did Elon Musk say on the show is going to be the big thing that everybody's going to be watching this weekend. But I think we might see a sell the news type situation. So we might see this coin blow up until Saturday, and then Saturday, once the show gets released, the coin might sell off. Some people might take some profits, especially the whales and some of the bigger holders. So obviously market cap at 54 billion. In the past week, this one's up about 55%, which is massive. And then in the past month, obviously 653%. Now here on the chart, it shows that it's at an all-time high, but I can guarantee you that here on the 19th of April, this coin was trading at around 45 to 50 cents almost. It did not break through 50, but I know it was around the 46 to 48 cents area, and that's what we're looking at right now to break through that resistance and see if it can continue to go higher past that 50 cents area this week or not. So definitely want to add to your radar, guys. I know a lot of you guys are into Dogecoin. I personally am not. I kind of regret not getting into it a few months ago, obviously, or a year ago, but that's okay. You can't get them all, right? You can't win them all. You're going to, get some winners, some losers as well. So definitely something to, learn from for the future. Now, as always, guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 250 plus likes. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notifications to get notified every time we make a new video. Leave a comment below what cryptocurrency should we talk about in our next video. As always, if you want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800. Links are going to be in the description for that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.